Your car is hiding things from you. Right now, sitting in your driveway, there are features you've already paid for, features built right into the car you own that you have never used once because nobody ever told you they existed. Some of them will make a blazing hot day bearable, some will save you money, and one of them could honestly save your life in an emergency. By the end of this video, you're gonna know all of them, and you're gonna be a little annoyed nobody showed you sooner. Here's my promise. I'm gonna walk you through the hidden features that actually matter, the ones you'll use all the time once you know them, not gimmicks. And stick around, because feature number 6 is the one that could get you or someone you love out of a car in an emergency, and almost nobody knows their car can even do it. That one alone is worth the whole video. Now, before I get into them, one thing, because it'll save you more than any single video I make. Everything I teach on this channel, every fix, every trick, every shop scam, I put into one guide called Don't Get Fleeced, the complete playbook. Read your own check engine codes, decode every dashboard light, know which recommended services are real and which are pure padding, and walk into any shop already knowing exactly what your car needs and what it should cost. It's one PDF, it costs less than a single diagnostic fee, and it lives on your phone, so it's right there in your pocket in the parking lot when a mechanic hands you a number. If you're tired of feeling like an easy target, this is how you stop being one. Links in the description and the pinned comment. Grab it, then let's get into these features. Feature number 1, and this is the one that makes everybody smile the first time they learn it. The little arrow on your gas gauge that tells you which side your fuel door is on. Look at your fuel gauge next time you're in the car. Right next to the little gas pump symbol, there's a tiny arrow. It points either left or right. And that arrow is telling you exactly which side of the car your gas cap is on. So the next time you pull into an unfamiliar gas station or you're in a rental car, you never have to guess. Crane your neck or pull up on the wrong side and do that awkward shuffle where you have to stretch the hose across the car. Just glance at the arrow, pumps on the left arrow, fuel doors on the left. It's been sitting there on your dashboard this whole time, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Little thing, but you'll use it forever, and you'll be the person in the passenger seat pointing it out to everyone you ride with. Feature number 2 is my favorite for summer, and it ties right into keeping your car cool. You can roll your windows down with your key fob without even getting in. On a huge number of cars, if you press and hold the unlock button on your key fob for a few seconds, all your windows will roll down on their own. Think about what that means on a scorching day. You walk up to a car that's been baking in a parking lot, and before you even open the door, you hold that unlock button and let all that trapped oven hot air pour out the windows. By the time you get in, a big chunk of the heat is already gone and your AC has way less work to do. And on many cars, it works the other direction too. Hold the lock button and the windows roll up. So if you walked away and left a window down before a rainstorm, you can close it from across the parking lot. Try it with your own fob, hold unlock for 3 or 4 seconds and watch. If nothing happens, your car may have the feature switched off in the settings, and it's often something you can turn on. Feature number 3, staying with that key fob, because it's hiding even more. There's a good chance your fob can start your car remotely, pop your trunk, and help you find it in a parking lot, and there's a trick to make it reach farther. A lot of fobs have a remote start, usually by pressing the lock button and then holding a start symbol so you can get the AC or heat running before you even walk outside. Most fobs have a panic button that honks the horn and flashes the lights, which is perfect for finding your car in a giant lot or scaring someone off if you feel uneasy walking to it at night. And here's a genuinely useful trick when your fob seems out of range. Hold the fob right up against the bottom of your chin, under your jaw, and press the button. I know it sounds ridiculous, but your head actually helps transmit and extend the signal, and it can give you the extra range to unlock or start a car that's parked far away or in a big parking garage. Sounds like a magic trick, works every time. Try it once and you'll use it forever. Quick pause, if you've already learned something you didn't know your car could do, hit that like button. It genuinely helps us reach more people. And drop a comment. Which of these did you already know and which one is brand new to you? I read every one. Now here's number 4, the one that'll actually save you money. Feature number 4, the recirculation button, the most underused button on your entire dashboard, and it does 2 things at once. It's the button with a little arrow curving around inside the outline of a car. When you push it, your AC stops pulling in hot air from outside and instead recools the air that's already inside your cabin. That does 2 things for you. 1, it gets your car cold much faster on a hot day. Because the system isn't fighting the outside heat anymore, it's just re-chilling air that's already been cooled. And 2, because the compressor is working less, it actually saves you a little fuel. Most people drive their whole lives never touching this button. Use it once your car started to cool, hit recirculation, and you'll feel the difference immediately. One quick note, in the winter, when your windshield fogs up, do the opposite and turn recirculation off because you want that drier outside air to clear the glass. But in the summer heat, recirculation is free cold air and free gas savings sitting right there under your fingertips. Feature number 5, your windows almost certainly have a one-touch auto function you might not be fully using and a hidden way to fix it when it stops working. On most cars, you can tap the window switch all the way down once and let go, and the window rolls all the way down by itself. Same going up on the driver's side and often the others too. No more holding the button. But here's the part that saves you a trip to the shop. Sometimes that one-touch feature just stops working, usually after your battery's been disconnected and people think their window motor is broken. It's not, you just need to reinitialize it. On most cars, you hold the switch to roll the window all the way up and keep holding it for a few seconds after it's fully closed. Then hold it all the way down and hold a few seconds at the bottom. That reteaches the window its limits and your one-touch comes right back. That little reset has saved people from paying a shop to fix a window that was never broken. I've had folks come in ready to spend a couple $100s on a window that just needed 10 seconds of holding a button. All right, you've earned the big one. Feature number 6, the one I promised, the one that could save a life. Your rear headrests are designed to be a window breaking escape tool. Here's something most people never realize. If your car ever ends up in water or a wreck jams the doors and you can't get out, your electric windows may not work. And regular glass is incredibly hard to break with your hands or your feet. But look at your back seat headrests. On most cars, you can pull them all the way up and out of the seat, and the 2 metal prongs at the bottom are strong and pointed. You take one of those prongs, wedge it into the gap where the side window meets the door frame, and pry or leverage it, and it can shatter that side window so you can get out. Side windows are made of tempered glass that breaks into little pebbles, unlike your windshield, which is laminated and won't break out. It's a genuine, built-in escape tool that's been in your back seat this whole time. I hope you never, ever need it, but now you know it's there and you know exactly how it works. Do me a favor and actually show your family this one, especially anyone who drives near water or bridges. That's the kind of thing worth 2 minutes of everyone's attention. Feature number 7, and this one puts money back in your pocket. You can reset your own maintenance and oil change reminder, light that little wrench or service due message without paying anyone. When you get your oil changed, that reminder is supposed to be reset, but when a quick shop forgets or you do the oil yourself at home, that light keeps nagging you every time you start the car, and some people actually pay a dealer to turn it off. Don't. On most cars with the engine off, you hold down the trip odometer reset button, then turn the key to the on position while still holding it, and keep holding for 10 to 15 seconds until the light flashes and resets. The exact steps vary. So search your specific car plus reset oil service light, but it's a 30-second job you never have to pay for. And it's a nice reminder of the whole idea here. So much of what shops charge for is stuff you can do yourself once somebody shows you. Feature number 8, and this one is quietly one of the most valuable because it's an early warning system for your wallet, your trip computer, and the instant fuel economy readout hiding in it. Most cars have a button on the steering wheel or a little stalk you can click to cycle through screens in your dash display. And one of those screens shows your fuel economy, both your average and your instant miles per gallon in real time. Now here's why that's worth knowing about. Watch that instant readout as you drive, and it quietly teaches you to drive more efficiently. You'll see the number tank every time you stomp the gas and climb when you ease off and coast. Just being able to see it makes you a cheaper driver without even trying. But here's the bigger one. Keep an eye on your average MPG over time because a sudden, unexplained drop is very often the very first sign of a problem, a brake that's dragging, tires that are low, a sensor going bad, a small misfire, your fuel economy falls before a warning light ever comes on. So that little screen is basically a free health monitor for your car, catching problems early while they're still cheap to fix. Most people never scroll to it. Now let me give you a couple of quick bonus ones while we're rolling, because your car's got even more hiding in it. There's little hooks on the grab handles above your doors are for hanging your dry cleaning or a grocery bag so it doesn't tip over and spill in the back seat. A lot of cars have a hidden setting to make the doors lock automatically once you hit a certain speed and unlock when you park, which is a nice bit of security you can usually switch on yourself. Your side mirrors almost certainly adjust up and down, not just side to side, and getting them angled right kills most of your blind spot. And if your windshield keeps fogging up, here's the recipe. Fresh air mode, not recirculation, with the AC on and the heat up and the defroster running that clears it in under a minute, because the AC quietly pulls the moisture out of the air. Small things, but they're the difference between fighting your car and letting it work for you. Let me tie it all together so you actually remember these. The arrow on your gas gauge tells you which side your fuel door is on. Hold unlock on your fob to roll the windows down and dump the heat before you get in. Your fob can probably remote start, find your car, and reach farther if you hold it to your chin. The recirculation button gets you colder, faster, and saves gas. Your windows have one touch, and you can reset it yourself if it quits. Your rear headrests are an emergency window breaker. Remember that one, and show your family. You can reset your own service light instead of paying for it. And your Trip Computer's fuel economy screen is a free early warning system for problems and a cheat sheet for driving cheaper. Every one of these was already in the car you own. Now they're actually yours. Here's the honest bottom line. Car makers build all this in and then bury it on page 200 of a manual nobody reads. None of it costs you a thing. It's just knowing your own car. And that's really the whole theme of this channel. The more you know about the car sitting in your driveway, the less anyone can take advantage of you, and the more it actually works for you the way it was designed to. You don't have to be a mechanic. You just have to stop leaving all this on the table. And remember, the full guide, Don't Get Fleeced, is in the description and the pinned comment if you want every money-saving fix and secret like this for your whole car in one place. Before you go, hit that like button. If even one of these was new to you, it genuinely helps this reach more drivers sitting on features they've never used. And drop me 2 things in the comments. First, which one surprised you the most, the fob windows, the chin trick, or the headrest escape? I read every one. Second, what do you want next? Should I show you the hidden key fob tricks in depth, or the dashboard buttons most people are afraid to touch? You tell me, I'll make it. And subscribe, because I've got a whole garage full of these coming, the hidden features, the cheap fixes, and the honest truth the dealership will never tell you. Thanks for trusting me, and thanks for sticking with me all the way to the end. I'll see you in the next one.